I'm Mike Truesdale, and that's neither here nor there. It's right here.
Working with me!
Sorry, my therapist recommended. It's not important. Find out what's on right now.
Channel Roulette.
For fans of the Netflix series Glow who are asking themselves, but what would it be like if men wrestled? We have Impact Wrestling, Channel 204. It's a devastating combo of Impact Wrestling, TNA Wrestling. That's a total non-stop action, not, the other thing. And Explosion. Impact Wrestling was formerly only available as a pay-per-view experience, but Pluto TV is tag teaming with them so you can relive classic matches featuring some of the industry's greatest athletes like Kurt Angle and Bobby Lashley for free. Fights, films, and full disclosures from some of the top contenders ever to put on the spandex pants. It's Impact Wrestling, Channel 204. Oh, yeah!
And action!
If you're a fan of defiant smut peddlers turned liberty-preserving patriots, you are in luck. 1996's The People vs. Larry Flynt followed the landmark civil liberties case against one Lawrence Flynt, editor-in-chief of Hustler magazine, a magazine that dared to ask, what if we zoomed in? Because of that cavalier riding of the crop tool and other liberties taken with American pop culture and correlated nudity, attorney Charles Keating and others wanted to discontinue Hustler and send Flynt to prison for pandering obscenity and engaging in a form of organized crime. After he was convicted and sentenced, then the fight really started. Flynt and his wife, played by a woman who was appropriately the lead singer for a band called Hole, and his promising young attorney, Jack Smirking Revenge, took it to the system. The film earned 2 Oscar nominations, one for Best Actor for Pothead That Took a Pornhead Turn, Woody Harrelson, and Best Director for Milos Forman, no relation to George 1-7. And also, fun fact, Charles Keating, the man heading up the anti-pornography case against Flynt, went to prison less than 2 decades later for fraud, conspiracy, and racketeering for peddling junk bonds through Lincoln Financial, not for porn. That would have been 2 on the nose. And also, porn is legal, mostly.
Yes, Miss McCarty.
Pervert is back! What's your name?
Sophie?
Tell everybody the pervert is back.
The pervert is back. The pervert is back. The pervert is back.
Black Snake Moan is a better movie than you think it is based on the synopsis. Just try explaining to your wife or girlfriend that tonight you want to watch a movie about a former blues guitarist who chains up a scantily clad sex addict and keeps her prisoner in his house. Doesn't help that the porno version of the movie would also be called Black Snake Moan. So yeah, I wouldn't start there. I'd focus on the fact that the movie boasts killer performances by Samuel L. Jackson and Christina Ricci, that Roger Ebert said it was one of the best films of the year, and that your remote control is totally broken and for some reason you can't change the channel. Seriously, the movie's batshit insane, and you'll likely never see anything like it again, so trust me and Roger Ebert and check out Black Snake Moan. Here's your trailer.
You know a white girl with dirty blonde hair split down the middle like?
Tell my Ray, girl got an itch. She got that sickness,
What sickness?
She goes crazy.
You know what the sun's all about when the lights go out. All right.
Just take it easy, don't go too fast. Found you out by the side of the road. Looked like somebody took the beating on you pretty bad.
I guess I best be on my way.
Well, I think we need to talk.
No, sir. I gotta be on my way.
Best get your wits about you before you I want to tell you about that.
Hey.
So everyone's favorite ashen-haired banjo-plucking comedy legend, we're playing a Steve Martin-thon, which is a very clever name, quit pretending it's not. It all starts with homage to Steve, followed by On Location with Steve Martin, and then Steve Martin's Best Show Ever, which seems like a mistake not to play last, but we're wild cards. Speaking of wild, we're then playing Wild and Crazy Guy, and possibly as a commentary on the marathon in general. Steve Martin's comedy is not pretty. That's over 6 hours of Steve Martin to thank him for over 6 decades of laughter. We're just pretending he's in his 80s to make the 6th theme work. Whatever, comedy's not pretty and neither is internet trailer toss and copy.
Expensive restaurant. Pay a lot of money to come in here. They're expecting a professional waiter, so here we go. Professional food service. Water. And glasses. Good evening and welcome. Now, would you like to see a menu?
Yes, we would, please.
But first I'll take your order, save a little time on that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, what would you like?
I'll just have the New York steak medium with a small spinach salad.
Very good. And for madam?
Well, I'll have some rare roast beef and avocado vinaigrette.
Excellent. Now, what would you like?
New York steak medium and a small spinach salad.
That's a popular dish. Another fellow just ordered that. Now, would you like something to drink?
I'll have a martini.
We'll have 2 martinis.
2 martinis. Now, would either of you like anything to drink?
We'll have 2 martinis.
2 martinis. Excellent. Now, would either of you like anything to drink?
Yes, we'll each have a martini.
2 martinis. Good. I'll be back in just a moment. Excuse me. Be back with your appetizers in just a
We
moment.
didn't order appetizers.
Sitting on the dock of the day.
In 1977, a young filmmaker by the name of George Lucas created one of pop culture's most beloved universes with the release of a little art house flick called Star Wars. It did okay. Then in 1999, he decided that his near-perfect creation needed Jar Jar Binks Greedo shooting first and Darth Vader reimagined as a whiny kid who hates sand. Fans reacted, as they always do, with carefully considered blind rage. These millions of voices suddenly crying out in annoyance is the subject of the documentary, The People vs. George Lucas.
George Lucas raped our childhood. George Lucas raped our childhood. George Lucas raped our childhood.
People hate Jar Jar Binks. They hate him now. People are going to be looking at these films in 50 years, in 100 years. They're going to hate him too.
I'm with the band, man.
It's 90s Pop Night over on Live Music Replay, and we've got a lineup so good it'll frost your tips and Y2 your K. Static. Scary, baby, sporty, posh, and ginger. These, of course, are the 5 personality types that exist within me. They're also the names of the members of some girl group or something. The Spice Girls, formed in 1994 like any well-meaning, spirited band does by being assembled by opportunistic, predatory music executives. They enjoyed massive success in the mid to late 90s, and I don't know what they're up to now, but I heard one of them married a soccer player and another one works for a talent show or something. How the mighty have fallen.
I want to be a pop star.
Filled with ambition, determination, and talent, they became the biggest girl group of all time. Now, follow their unauthorized behind-the-scenes story.
Obviously, to make it really big with the group.
It can get really, really nasty sometimes.
I think I'm strong enough to stay the same person inside.
Raw Spice.
It's the woman who brought fetishizing schoolgirls into the mainstream. It's Britney, bitch. Britney Spears working it. Profiles Federline's baby mama starting from her humble beginnings in Kentwood, Louisiana, through her time as a Disney employee, through that first breakout hit and then hit after hit during the heyday of TRL, all the way through Justin, through K-Fed, through 2007 and 8, to basically the present where we've been given the gift of John Early's impression of her. Oh, and she performs in Vegas now. You know, like a hot Australian dude.
She is a global icon with over 100 million album sales worldwide, sellout tours, numerous awards and accolades. She is the princess of pop.
It was very cool. Who wouldn't like to be a princess?
She is Britney Jean Spears.
Justin Timberlake suited up takes us back to his Mickey Mouse Club days, through NSYNC and all the way to the current baby-making, music-making, Jimmy Fallon, BFF era. Justin Timberlake is a talented singer, songwriter, dancer, pianist, guitarist. He can even beatbox, and it's not embarrassing like when most people do it. He's a good athlete. He's an actor. He could be an SNL cast member if he wanted to. And he's dated Britney Spears, Cameron Diaz, Olivia Wilde, Olivia Munn, Scarlett Johansson, Alyssa Milano, and then he married and had a baby with Jessica Biel. Dude can do whatever he wants. Good at everything. I bet he sucks at math. Justin Timberlake, if you're listening, I challenge you to a speed long division battle. First man to a quotient wins if you got the stones.
He is one of the most successful recording artists of the 21st century. The U.S. megastar has jumped from platform to platform on his way to establishing himself as something bigger than a star, a self-sustained empire. This is Justin Timberlake's incredible story.
So this is what's on Pluto TV for today, August 14th, Tuesday. I don't want to just wrestle. I want to make an impact. Wrestling. Impact Wrestling, our feature channel. And then it's The People versus Larry Flynt, Pluto TV movies, 7 p.m. Eastern. And by The People, they mean prudes who'd go on to defraud people for millions. And then, not to be confused with David Coverdale, it's Black Snake Moan, Pluto TV movies, 9 p.m. Eastern. He was the White Snake singer. Happy birthday to that jerk. Stand-up TV, Steve Martin-thon, 7 p.m. Eastern. Homage to Steve on location with Steve Martin. Steve Martin's best show ever. Wild and crazy guy, and comedy is not pretty. And then a doc about a guy creating a beloved universe and then not living up to the unrealistic and shifting expectations of virgins. The People versus George Lucas Hive, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then what they call breakdancing night at your Nana's retirement home, 90s pop night, live music replays, 7 p.m. Eastern. Ross Spice, Britney Spears working it, and Justin Timberlake suited up. All right, I'm out of here. I've said all the things in the machine to promote all the things for you to watch on your machines. The human-machine agreement has been fulfilled on my end, so go watch Machine TV. Go watch TV.